Hey, welcome back. Thanks a lot for clicking on my channel. So if this is your first time here to this channel, I'm an Uber driver and I've driven close to 4,000 passengers. And on my channel I just talk about my experience with Uber and try to answer some questions that I've received through the years. So yeah, in this series we're going to talk about a couple of different things. So today we are going to talk about a question I got pretty often, and that is, will an Uber driver wait for you? So this is speaking on my behalf. I can't speak for every driver, but let's go ahead and get right into this. So, will an Uber driver wait for you? So the thing is, the way that we are paid, the majority of our pay comes from driving. Just when the vehicle's moving, we're making more money than if we're just sitting there. So yes, the thing is, we do get paid. The clock is still ticking if the passenger's not ready. So for example, if we just pull up, the passenger's still putting on their shoes or whatever inside their house, or they're gathering their children, whatever the case is. Usually we're kind of wait around, but the thing is, the money that we make as we're waiting for the passenger is much smaller than if we are in transit. So usually we would like to get moving as quickly as possible, depending on the situation. So in my experience, I can't speak for every driver, but in my experience, I'll usually wait. Usually a little bit more patient if the passenger is nice and messages me and says, "Hey, sorry, this is what's going on. I'm going to be right out," or "It's going to be a few moments," or something like that. If that's the case, then usually I'll wait a little bit longer than normal if the passenger is nice. On the other side, sometimes there's passengers that just have no regard for your time, and you'll pull up, kind of wait around a little bit. The app's already notified them that we're outside, and there's just no response. They don't pick up the phone, they don't send you a message, nothing. And basically just kind of leave you hanging. So you have no idea if you're in the right place. You have no idea if the wrong address is entered. You have no idea if they even need a ride. Usually like that, if I can't get a hold of the passenger, I just end up leaving pretty quickly. Just cancel it, because I don't really have time to be waiting around for something that may or may not come through. Let me go ahead and tell you a story about a couple of instances where I did wait around. So when I was driving in Los Angeles, I got a call in Beverly Hills. This is probably like 10:30 at night, and I went directly to the address. I was outside, and I called them a couple of times. I messaged them a couple of times, and actually I waited around for about 10 minutes, which to the average person, if you're a passenger, doesn't seem like that long. But if you're just a driver just staring at your steering wheel for 10 minutes, that's a long time to just be sitting there. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have waited that long, but I eventually ended up just canceling. And then here's the crazy thing. So like 5 minutes later, so we're talking 15 minutes after I got the call, or after I was in front of the property, the person called and said, "Hey, where are you at? How come you're not here?" I'm like, well, I was there and I waited for 10 minutes and I tried to message you and I tried to call. "Oh, really? No, I didn't get anything." Well, that's not my fault. So they were kind of upset because during that time, you would get a $5 cancellation fee if your Uber driver said that you canceled the ride or you're a no-show. So they were upset about that, but hey, what can I do? I waited around, and I even tried to call and reach out to them, but yeah, they didn't pick up. So I guess now I typically wouldn't wait that long. I guess if I pulled up and it goes into that 2-minute mark, now that they have the timer listed on there, then sometimes the Uber driver that I'm riding with, they'll wait a little bit longer. Because again, we definitely want the passenger, but we don't have to wait around for the passenger too much longer. So to make a long story short, yes, Uber drivers usually will wait around, or at least I do. Pretty flexible as long as you stay in communication. But what about you? Do you have any experience waiting around forever for one of these passengers? If so, leave a comment below, and hopefully you liked the video, and be sure to subscribe for more Uber driver related videos. Thanks for watching.